Hello and welcome to another video. In today's video, we are going to look at 5 most important and commonly used methods of an array. So let's get started. Our first method is array.slice. If I want the last element of my array, I'll perform pop operation on that. But what if I want an element or elements from certain index in between my array? For that, I'll be using array.slice. Array.slice accepts two parameters. The start parameter indicates the starting index from which I want to start the slicing of my array, whereas the end parameter accepts the index at which I want to end the slicing of my array. The start and end parameters both are optional parameters. If the value of start is undefined, the slicing starts from 0th index, whereas if the value of start is greater than array.length, slice returns an empty array. If the value of end parameter is omitted, then end is considered to be array.length. And if the value of end is greater than array.length, then end becomes array.length. Array.slice returns a new array containing the extracted elements. Okay, let's see this with the help of an example. I want Spider-Man and Ringman into another array. So that means I'll write something like superheroes.slice. Spider-Man is the has second index. So 2, and I'll write the ending index to be 4. So I'll have second and third element. If I'll just console log this, as you can see here, we have Spider-Man and Ringman. It is important to remember that the value of the end parameter has not been included while slicing. As you can see, 4 is our Ant-Man, but Ant-Man has not been included in our sliced array. We can look at this example as our watermelon example. Our watermelon is our original array or our superheroes array in this case, and we taking out a slice from this watermelon is like we performing the slice operation on our original array. But it is very important to remember that no matter how many slices we operate or perform on our watermelon, the size of our watermelon remains unchanged. That is, no matter how many slices I perform on my superheroes or my original array, the value of superhero array will always remain same. Okay then, let's move to another method, that is array.splice. If I want to add or remove the last element of my array, I'll be performing push or pop accordingly on that array. But what if I want to remove certain elements from any index of my array, or I want to add elements at any index? I'll be using splice for that. Our splice method accepts 3 parameters, that is start, delete count, and the items. The start parameter is the index at which I want to start the splicing. Delete count is an optional parameter, and it is an integer indicating the number of elements in the array that I want to remove starting from the start parameter. And if I don't provide the delete count, Splice will delete all the elements till the length of the array starting from, and if I omit the delete count, Splice will simply delete all the elements starting from the start index to the length of my array. And the items parameter is also an optional parameter, and it contains the elements to be added to the array beginning from my start index. What array.splice returns is that it returns an array containing the deleted elements. Let's look at this with the help of an example. Suppose I want to remove this Ringman and replace it with a superhero like Superman, because Ringman is not a superhero. So I can do this easily with the help of Splice method. Let's see how we'll do that. I'll write superheroes.splice. Now I want to remove Ringman. So I'll provide the index of Ringman, which is 3. So I'll write 3, comma. Now I want to remove Ringman. But here I want to remove only Ringman. So I want to delete only one element. So my delete count will be 1. And in the place of Ringman, I want to add Superman. So I'll write Superman here. This out, or let's try to console this out. As you can see, Splice has returned the deleted element, that is Ringman. And now if we will console our original superhero array, superheroes, you can see we have Iron Man, Batman, and in place of Ringman we have Superman here. So mission accomplished. Let us move to our next method, that is array.every. Every method checks whether all the elements in the array passes the test implemented by the callback function and accordingly returns a boolean value. What every does is that basically it will execute the callback once for all the elements present in our array. Let's look at this with the help of an example. What I want to do right now is that I want to check whether a substring, say man, is present into every element present in our superheroes array. Let's see how we'll do this. For that, I'll write superheroes.every. Every takes a callback function. So I'll accept a callback function over here. I'll write heroes for, and now I'll check whether a substring of man is present in our hero. That is hero.includes. We'll be using includes function for that. man. I'll just return this. And since we are returning, we'll be saving it here. Is man present? And if I just console.log it out, is man present? We can see it in the console, we have true. So what has happened here is that we executed this callback function for every hero, or say for every element present in our superheroes array. We can easily change this by writing something like, say we have Hulk. There is no substring man present in this element. So here we have false. Let us move to our next function, that is array.find. Array.find method returns the value of first element in an array that passes the test implemented by the callback. Find also executes the callback once for all the elements that are present in our array. Let's see this with the help of an example. For this example, let us try to create another array, that is var numbers, and I'll include random numbers into it. Say 1, 5, 10, 90, 18, 50. Enough for example. Now I want to find out the element that has value greater than, say, 15. So I write something like number.find. Find also accepts a callback function, and I'll say return num greater than 15. Since I'm returning it, I'll store it in a constant greater num, and I'll just console log it out, console.log greater num, and as you can see it has given me 18. Now you might argue that even 50 is greater than 15. Then why has find not returned 50? Because it is very important to remember that find method always returns the value of the first element in an array that passes the test. So the first element that passed this test was 18. So find has returned only 18. What I want is that I want to have the index of the element returned by find. What you can do is that, say, if I write something like index, and if I try to switch this condition by saying if num is greater than 15, I want to return index. I think that might solve the problem. But as you can see here, no, it hasn't. We still are getting 18 over here and not the index of 18. Because we have a special method here called findIndex. FINDINEX will give us the index value. So instead of 15, I'll write something like findIndex. That's it. And here, as you can see, we have 3. That is index of 18. Okay guys, so this was a small and simple video explaining and elaborating in great detail all our 5 array methods. So if you like this video or if you learned anything from this video, do not forget to like, share and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you again.